All right. What it do, my raw and real warriors? What's going on, baby? Up in the AM early in the morning. Now, after the Jake Paul fight, a lot of, well, not a lot of, but yeah, some champions is calling him out. You know what I'm saying? He looking for Canelo, but let's keep it 100 though. You looking for Canelo, you know you probably not gonna get that fight. But your dream, as you say to yourself, that you want to be a champion. Well, you got two champions calling you out right now. You got Better Beavers open to it, and Daniel Dubois is open to it. Now, you said you wanted to be champion. So you got to pick your poison at this point. I mean, because you got to think about it from this standpoint, from the fighter standpoint. You are a YouTuber making money, good money, big money for these events that you put on, right? Then you got some fighters who've been training their whole life and never get a title shot. Or for that matter, even come close to the amount of money that you're making. So, to me, the Jake Paul situation in boxing, it's a bittersweet. It's a bittersweet for me. It's a bittersweet thing because, yeah, he's a YouTuber. He got a lot of followers. He's putting a lot of eyes on the sport that wasn't on the sport before. I give him that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that and I give him that. But it also, in my humble opinion, y'all know I'm going to keep it raw and real. This is just me. In my humble opinion, it's kind of making the sport a little WWE-ish too. Now, because the authenticity of fighting and boxing and the rigorous training that we as fighters go through, it's like it's watered down now because a YouTuber can fight other professional athletes and make shitloads of money. And yeah, fighters are shunning upon that. You know, I'm going to keep it 100. Some fighters are shunning upon that. Because they in it for real. They risking their life every day. Now, I give Jake Paul credit because ain't nobody going, fighting is a hard life. You already got money. Who's going to go into that shit when they don't have to? You know what I'm saying? And for that, what I'm saying is like, you even got sons of legends who tried it and the shit don't work out. Just because that they dad got it in them don't mean that the son is going to have that same fire. Especially when you already born with the silver spoon in your mouth. So I give Jake Paul credit for this. You know what I'm saying? For bringing eyes to the sport and choosing to pick a sport and being serious and doing the due diligence of the training and everything. I give him all that, y'all. I give him all that. But on the flip side of everything, it's doing the good and the bad for the sport. Because let's be honest, man. And let's be real. What YouTuber you know that can go into the NFL or NBA and just get on the team and start playing? That shit's not going to happen. So why should he be allowed to do this to this sport? Like I say, it's a bittersweet for me. I appreciate it for bringing eyes to the sport and, you know, looking at what we can do. But now you got fighters that want to take a chance at the money bag, and you can't blame them. They'd rather fight Jake Paul than to fight any other champion out here because they know the Jake Paul fight will pay them more and it's less risk. Because they have the experience. So yeah, people gonna be knocking at your motherfucking door trying to get that Jake Paul fight. Champions. You know, and you know, in a way, in a sense, we kind of Gotta blame Floyd Mayweather for this shit. You know what I'm saying? With his Conor McGregor shit. You know what I'm saying? So people taking pages out of everybody's book, and now everybody's doing exposition. It's putting on a big event. It's fine, but you know, you gotta respect the sport in the same breath, man. It's like I said, you can't get nobody off YouTube to go into the NFL and pad up and go play real. You know what I'm saying? Or for the NBA, that matter. You can't. This shit ain't gonna happen. And it's getting a little storyline and scripted, and it's like, because in my opinion, after watching the fight again with Tyson and Jake Paul, Tyson could have did more if he wanted to. You cannot slip the punches and dodge the punches. You can't do that without nothing coming back. And to be honest with you, I think it was kind of rigged, because I think that's why Tyson was biting his glove so much, because he knew he couldn't throw nothing back. You know what I'm saying? You can't bite the hand that's feeding you, or hurt the hand that's feeding you, for that matter. And when have you ever seen any Tyson fight with no uppercuts? No hook to the body. No bam, bam. When have you seen any Tyson fight without none of that? It makes you wonder. Ask some questions. I'm just saying. 87 thrown punches and only 18 landed out of 8 rounds. Them numbers ain't looking right. I don't give a fuck how old you is. Them numbers ain't looking right. But this is my opinion, y'all. But yeah, so I see why fighters want that Jake Paul fight. Shit, I want the Jake Paul fight. Shit, give it to me. Shit, I'll make the weight. Shit, I might get knocked the fuck out, but I'll be 20s or teens or 10 or $7 million richer. So shit, give me the fight. And this is what I'm saying, man. It's like, it's good for the sport and it's bad for the sport. So I got mixed views about all this shit, really. I just think that it's unfortunate that fighters train all their life and try to get to certain areas, and somebody can just come in the sport and just do it. I'm not hating. It's just like, do what you do, get your bag, but still, it takes the integrity from the sport. And like I said, I mean, you really got Floyd Mayweather to blame for this, because now everybody's seeing what kind of money it generates. Everybody's trying to do it. All you need is a following. You know what I'm saying? And get checked out by the docs. Make sure you're able to, fight. But in any event, I don't blame Daniel. I don't blame, you know what I'm saying? Better be. Everybody's open to it. Now, they talking about Andre Ward. I think that'll be perfect. But Jake is not going to take that fight. He want to fight that he'll have a chance to win. And the only reason he want Canelo is for the more money part. Now, Andre Ward and Jake would do numbers too, but Jake will lose, definitely. And Jake probably more than likely will lose against Canelo too, but you know what I'm saying? Canelo will garner him that much more bigger bag, just because he's probably still active in who he is today and what he's considered as today in the world of boxing. But I don't blame them other fighters at all. Go get that bag. Fight Jake. Jake, you talk about you want a title. You got 2 titleists coming your way. Now, what you gonna do? Heads or tails? Because there's going to be more motherfuckers coming. Everybody want that bag. Trust me. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the Tyson fight. Was it rigged? And y'all let me know what y'all think about these champions wanting Jake. And is Jake going to accept the challenge? Because this is what Jake said he wants to be, a champion. Raw and real. Tell me what y'all think. Peace.